Back here in Orlando, set for Game 1 between the Hawks and the Magic. We've already seen the Bulls and the Heat tested on their home floors today, but win Game 1s of their best of 7. Let's check our starting lineups here for this 4-5 matchup, and we'll begin with the visiting Hawks, a 44-win team this year. Kirk Hinrich came over in the trade from Washington, joins Joe Johnson, Josh Smith, Al Horford, and Jason Collins. Important in the matchup, we'll discuss in a second. For the Magic, it is Jameer Nelson at the point, a good playoff performer. Jason Richardson, good with Phoenix last year in their run to the West Final. Hedo Turkoglu, Brandon Bass, and the first-team All-NBA center in all likelihood again, Dwight Howard. Deep inside Howard, first catch, first basket.
Now, once again, you're going to see Dwight Howard shoot a lot with his left hand.
Howard facing.
Now, if you notice, no double teaming.
Howard inside, a bang and a bucket for Dwight. One thing we'll watch with Howard, how long he takes at the free throw line when he gets the ball in his hands. Twice this year he's been called for 10-second violation. Nelson gave up his body. Howard inside, counted and a foul. There's Thomas inside, blocked by Howard. Whoa.
Now, that's Dwight Howard at his defensive best.
Howard right around Etan Thomas with ease.
Now you can see it all today. The left-handed hook, the right-handed spin move, off the dribble, come up on the other side. See, they got to go right back in. Go right back in. Josh Powell can't stop Dwight Howard downstairs. See, that's smart basketball. As soon as you saw Josh Howard come in, he's a power forward.
Arenas, no.
Oh!
Howard, clean up down the aisle. Redick and Arenas work in the backcourt for the Magic with Jason Richardson, Ryan Anderson, and Howard, who cannot be stopped inside. What a half for Dwight Howard. Right now he's banging on a Thomas. Clear out and look out.
Now that time, Howard gets away with an offensive foul.
Now the lob, it's Howard again. He's having one of the great halves in Magic playoff history. 23 points in 19 minutes. Do they start doubling Howard here at some point? They stay with the single coverage. Digging down was Joe Johnson, and he's called for the foul. Dwight goes quick on Powell, spins inside, got the basket, and another foul. Redick. Howard inside. He's got 29. He's coming to the line for 30, and his mom and dad loving every second of it as they watch.
Well, so strong, and he's quick of foot. And then when you do go to get him, he runs the spin move, even going to the offensive glass.
Very rare what you've just seen. A 30-point half in a playoff game by one man, Dwight Howard. Back inside to Howard, over Powell again. Gonna come back to the line for points 31 and 2 if he makes it. Richardson catch and shoot off the mark. Howard hasn't scored in the half. Surrounded by 3, and the foul is called. Back to Dwight Howard, now Horford guarding him.
Nice.
And that's what Atlanta wanted to avoid. Horford getting in foul trouble, guarding Dwight Howard. That's how they lost the playoff series last year. Howard spinning inside, almost the 6th. Collins tried to flop. Well, he did flop, and Ronnie Garrison says no foul. Redick on the drive, denied by Crawford. Howard inside, got fouled by Collins, and will come to the line. Dwight has 38. His playoff career high is 40. Joe Johnson. Turkoglu's defense was good there. The Magic need to make some shots.
That's what you want to see. Get them to miss and get out on the break.
Right into Howard, easily over Josh Smith, equaling his playoff career high. 40 points for Dwight Howard here tonight. Howard fights inside, fouled by Smith. Count it, and a foul. 42 for Dwight Howard. Dwight has 43. His dad, Dwight, a Georgia State trooper. His mom was a basketball player at Morris Brown College. They're watching their son with his best offensive game, save for one of his NBA career. Inside they go to Howard.
Nice.
Dwight now has 45 points. That equals his career high that he set against Charlotte in 2009. For Redick, a 3. Another rebound for Howard. He gets fouled, chance to come to the line for 46 and 47 points.
Give the coaching staff a lot of credit. They had an excellent game plan of how they were going to play. And this is what, it's always great. You saw Howard, he got 31 at halftime, but it worked for them because they stopped the other people and they had that 7-point lead. And then they build on it and then give the credit in the scoring department to Crawford, Joe Johnson, and Heinrich at the guard position. They did a great job.
Dwight Howard ties an Orlando franchise playoff record with 46 points, but too much Atlanta. 5 players in double figures, led by Joe Johnson with 25. And the Hawks get the first road win of the 2011 playoffs. Our final score, Atlanta 103, Orlando 93.